Well, let's keep it with some corporate news. And after a slew of economic offenders like Vijay Mallya and Mehul Choksi fled the country, an interministerial panel headed by Rajiv Kumar has recommended amending the Passport Act to prevent borrowers who pose a financial risk from fleeing the country. My colleague Ruchi Bhatia now joins in with all the exclusive details. Ruchi, what are the proposed changes?
We have seen how in the last couple of years there've been slew of economic offenders who've flown out of the country. They've evaded the law, and while the government has put in a new law in place, the Fugitive Economic Offenders Bill, we have seen how the likes of Jatin Mehta, Nirav Modi, Mehul Choksi, Vijay Mallya, they're still not. They're still not facing the law so far. The bankers, the lenders, the government, they're still struggling to get them back to face the law of the land. And in a bid to avoid such a situation, remember, as the saying goes, once bitten, twice shy, an interministerial panel has recommended amending the Passport Act to prevent borrowers who pose serious financial risk to lenders from fleeing out of the country. We understand that the recommendations will, in the Passport Act will ensure that over a reasonably prescribed limit, wherever there is a financial risk involved, the borrower will be asked to participate in the resolution process and they will be stopped from going out of the country. The government is likely to put in a threshold in place for any sort of loan default beyond which the lenders will be empowered to alert the enforcement agencies. Remember, this was a panel that was headed by the Financial Services Secretary Rajiv Kumar, and this had also representations from the Enforcement Directorate, the CBI, the Reserve Bank of India. They've now submitted their recommendations to the Ministry of Home Affairs. And let me reiterate, the amendments will include a well-defined objective criteria based on which a reasonable classification of financial risks will be made, and then these regulations will be put in place to ensure that the Indian passport cannot be misused under any circumstances, especially by economic offenders.
Many thanks, Ruchi, for joining in and giving us all of those details. So that's the latest in the changes in the Passport Act that are likely to come by soon.